Look at the lonely period of your life as a blessing. Hi guys, my name is Dime. I inspire people to motivate themselves and elevate themselves through advice and open discussions. Today we'll be talking about how to thrive in your loneliness. I know that when you grow up always around a lot of people, always having friends in your corner, always having just people around, and once you go through that period where you're forced to be lonely, it could be very, very hurtful. It can cause you to spiral. And I want you to understand that the lonely period of your life is not asking you to spiral, it's asking you to move upward. A lot of the times when we're going through a lonely period of our life, God and higher source or whatever you believe in wants to isolate you so you can start listening to yourself. And I also want to add that sometimes we be so lost in a sauce, clouded by people and what they're doing, and constantly having energies around us that we oftentimes sometimes neglect ourselves and forget what our goals and dreams are and kind of just walking in la la land. And that's when higher source or God pulls you out of that and wants you to sit down with yourself to remind you what it is that you need to be focused on, where you need to redirect your life, to remind you what your passions are, what your dreams are, what your goals are. Loneliness can have several definitions or several situations. Each person's loneliness can be different. Like, for instance, you can have people around you, but you find yourself not relating to them or not feeling like you can confide in them or share different ideas with them. So that causes you to feel lonely. Or on the other hand, you may literally have no one around you anymore. Either way it goes, use this time to develop yourself into someone better. Use this time to ultimately elevate yourself in any way possible from the inside out. It is a blessing because you no longer have any distractions or any opinions on what it is that you should be doing. You'll have a clear energy slate, a clear mindset on what you need to do for your life. So this loneliness is going to help you thrive if you think this way. On the alternate side or the bad side, a lot of people use loneliness in a way to force relationships or force interactions, and that will result into toxic relationships, toxic friendships. It's going to waste your time and hurt you a lot if you have to force anything just because you're lonely. If you find yourself doing that, just be real with yourself and realize what you're doing and decide today that you're going to thrive in your loneliness, that you are okay, and that being alone is okay. Everyone goes through that lonely period. If you are feeling lonely right now, I just want you to know that nothing is wrong with you. Like, this isn't an accident. This isn't to harm you. This isn't to make you feel down about yourself. Loneliness is purely for your benefit. It's for your benefit because this is the perfect time to only think about yourself. This is the perfect time to reconstruct your self concepts and to become obsessed with yourself and to realign with yourself. It should be very exciting for you because this is the time to reinvent yourself, to get your finances up, to actually go full throttle on your goals and dreams without any distraction. This is all how you thrive in your loneliness. And honestly, I know we're all human beings. Like, when the night hits, the loneliness is even 10 times harder to deal with. But I can promise you, once you just start filling up your day with things that you want to do, nights will become easy. You will notice that you won't need people to feel that void or feel any void of yours. It'll become easier and easier. Once you just focus on yourself, you'll realize, oh, I don't need people to make me happy. You'll start being self-sufficient, and that is going to make you stronger. If you don't get anything from this video, I want you to understand that everything is going to be okay. You should be excited about this lonely period. You should get excited about what you're going to do during it, how you're going to reinvent yourself in your life. Get excited about it and rewire your thoughts about loneliness from negative to positive.